Leroy's Pokemon Diamond and Pearl walkthrough, part 50. Alright, now the next place we're going to have to go to is Snow Point City, because that's going to be where the next lake is at, the one where we have to find Barry in. Well, in order to get there, we're first going to have to go through Mount Coronet. Now, I recommend you bring a bunch of, like, Hyper Potions and Max Repels, Super Repels, all that stuff, because it's going to be kind of annoying getting through the place. Now, as you see, just go west of Celestic Town, go through those routes I just went through to get to it, and make sure you have something with strength so you can get rid of this boulder right away in here, or else you won't be able to get anywhere in the cave. Now you need to go down this little set of stairs here, and the first thing you'll notice is it's super foggy everywhere, so having something with defog would be nice. You don't really have to, but it makes it a whole lot easier if you're gonna go around looking for items in this place. Because there are no trainers in here, just a bunch of items you can find, and they're gonna be really useful. So if you have something with Rock Smash, you can find these items. The first one right off the bat, you can get a Stardust, which is pretty cool. But there are a ton more we can go get, so luckily I have Surf on me all the time with Empoleon, so I can come over here and look for these items. So yeah, something like an HM Slave would be nice to bring over here, so you can get all these items like the Light Clay. Light Clay is not as good of an item. Well, you'll see some better items as we go. Just keep surfing along, you know. If you... Wait, hold on. Here's another item. This one's a Max Elixir. Alright, so you can see the items are getting a little bit better, so, you know, you're not wasting your time coming over here or anything. But, like I was going to say, if you're not using repels, you'll run into stuff like Zubats and Gravelers a lot, so really, I don't think there's anything new up here. Just kind of the same old cave Pokemon. Alright, now if you move this boulder over right here, you'll see there's another item. This one is a revive, so that's definitely something you should pick up. Because you can never have too many revives. You'll definitely want those when you get, you know, farther along in the game, when you get to the Elite Four and stuff. That's when they're best. Alright, just knock down some more rocks with Bidoof. Get the last item over here. Full Restore. So that's, you know, Full Restores, that's a great item. And you know, like I always say, even if you don't want to use all these items, you can always sell them at the mart, because most of them are pretty expensive, so you can make some good money off them, so it's definitely worth coming over here. I'm just going to spray Super Repel so I can get this last item up here. Now, like I was saying earlier, if you don't really want to come get all these items, all you have to do is head north right up that little area on the left side there, and you should have no problem getting up, so, you know, if you don't want to have to go through the trouble to get your HM slaves out of the PC, then you can just go right ahead and, you know, go right on up and you'll have no problem. Otherwise, you can pick up the Soft Sand over here, which Soft Sand raises ground type moves by 20%, so that's nice if you have something like a Torterra or a Garchomp, you know, power up your moves like Earthquake. Alright, on the way out, stop right here. You can pick up a hidden item and HP up, which is always pretty nice when you find hidden items, because, you know, you don't find those everywhere. And you come out into Route 216, which is the snowy route, which everyone hates. No one likes these snowy routes, because you can't even ride your bike in here. When you get into the thick snow, you can't even run. It's really annoying. And there are trainers everywhere, and I'll never understand why there's so many trainers out here, because who would want to sit out in the frigid snow all day? It's just ridiculous. Now, surprisingly, none of these trainers really have Ice-type Pokemon up here. You'd think they'd all have stuff like Sneasel and Snover, since, I mean, this is the icy, snowy route, but they kind of all have weird Pokemon like Ambipom, just kind of random. But you'll actually see some pretty strong Pokemon over here, so it's a really nice way to get experience. Let's see, Close Combat can take out Ambipom, no problem. Can even outspeed the thing, which is pretty cool. Starting to like this Close Combat move already. It's been really useful, despite the defense drops. Usually not too big of a deal for Staraptor, though. It's fast enough to beat stuff right away. And we got up a level. That's pretty cool. Ooh, hail continues to fall. Yeah, it's the one thing I didn't mention that I hate about this place. There's hail every turn falling and weakening your Pokemon. Just a little bit every turn, but it really adds up after a while, and it gets so annoying. Ugh. That's why you'll need to have a lot of potions and stuff on the way up here. Alright, now Kadabra, I can take this thing out with an Aerial Ace, I know. Instead of, you know, having the risk of missing with takedown, we'll just play it safe. Alright, so that first trainer wasn't too bad. These ace trainers, though, they give out a ton of money, $4,200. Of course, I do have luck incense on Star Raptor, so I think that like doubles the money. It's kind of like the amulet coin. I usually put those money items on everything because I like getting a ton of cash. Let's see. Here's another trainer up here, and I'm gonna move Mischievous up front. I haven't used Mischievous for a while, so I think it's about time to get some experience for that. Alright, let's get into the battle here. Another ace trainer. One thing I do like about ace trainers is that cool battle music they have. You know, the one that plays like right when you talk to them. Ooh, Golduck. It's pretty interesting. Wouldn't expect to see a Golduck over here. Well, luckily we can take care of that thing with Thunderbolt. And the hail falls. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright. See, the annoying thing, hail will do damage to all your Pokemon at the end of each turn unless you have an ice type. But you can't even get any ice types up to this point in the game, I don't think. I mean, later on in this route you can find like all the ice type Pokemon in the world, but you can't find any of them ahead of this, which is kind of dumb, but oh well. You'll manage to get through it either way. I'm surprised that Golduck took a Thunderbolt, but you know, I guess it is the fully evolved stage, so yeah, you know. Shouldn't have any problem knocking out those things in one hit when I evolve into Miss Magus, which I'm really looking forward to, and that's going to be coming up pretty soon. Because Miss Magus is really strong, if you remember the one from, you know, the one that Fantina had. That thing's really deadly. Alright, I'm just getting way off topic here, talking about Miss Magus. What am I doing? I should be concentrating on this battle. Sudowoodo. See, you'll find a lot of interesting Pokemon over here. Now, I think some of these will actually be good for your Pokedex. I'm not sure which ones we've seen, we haven't seen, but there's got to be some up here that are pretty new, because there are a lot of interesting Pokemon up here. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of trainers. You know, you can go up the stairs on the side of these routes and stuff. I'm not going to fight them all, because I'm just kind of trying to get through here kind of quickly so I can move on, but I'd recommend fighting all the trainers up here, because they're all pretty strong Pokemon, so you should be able to get a nice chunk of experience, because the next gym leader is going to be pretty tough, so if you need to do some extra leveling up, definitely go ahead and take on all those trainers. Get all the experience you can. The hail keeps buffeting me, which is getting kind of annoying. And it makes the battle drag on and on. Ponyta. That's a nice choice of Pokemon, I'd say. But there's no way this Ponyta can be as strong as mine. Oh, Will-O-Wisp. Oh, what an annoying move. Will-O-Wisp not only does it do damage to you every turn, but it also has your attack stat, which is kind of dumb, but luckily I use special attacks, so that's not too big of a deal. Alright, take out that Ponyta. Jeez, these things give out a lot of experience. And a lot of cash, too. So we'll move on. Let's see. I think there's one more trainer over here. Well, look at this guy skiing in the snow. Alright, come on. Talk to me already. There we go. Alright, so yeah, skier. This is pretty interesting. This guy just like slides around on skis, and Skier Edward. Oh, and he does have an ice type Pokemon. This is the first ice type I think we've seen in the whole game, unless I'm forgetting one. Sneasel. Now, Sneasel is dark and ice type, so fighting type attacks, if you have those work perfect, because guess what? They're quad effective. Just like when you use thunder type attacks on Gyarados, or electric type attacks, you know what I'm talking about. So I'll bring in Avian to give it a nice close combat. Ooh, Icy Wind. If there's already a giant blizzard going on, and using Icy Wind during the blizzard, that just seems like overkill. I mean, how much snow can you get at one time? Jeez. Oh, buffeted by the hail. Nothing worse than that. Ugh. Alright, let's see. Close combat. Oh, come on, Slash. Yeah, Sneasel's really fast too, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. At least the Slash didn't critical hit me, which I'd expect with the luck I've been having lately. Ugh. And looks like we defeated, I can't talk, I'm sorry. Looks like we defeated the Skier. And wow, I'm jealous of this guy and his skis, Skier Edward. I wish I had a pair of skis. They should actually give you a pair of skis in the Pokemon game so you can slide around in the ice. Be awesome. Wait, what is this? A house. We better go inside and see what's in here.